Hey guys, welcome back to Motorway with the Morleys, and this video is going to be a bit of an update. It's a continuation on from our video from last week, obviously where you may have seen that we had the Caravan serviced, and then it came out that we've got a leak and we've got a bit of damp in the top right hand corner above the window. So we thought we'd update you as to what's happened since then. So I've tried to get in touch with a mobile engineer to get him to come out and to do us a quote and just have a general look over the Caravan. Unfortunately, that's not materialised for whatever reason, so it doesn't look like we're gonna go down the route of using him. We did see Elddis at the Motorhome and Caravan show at the NEC last weekend, and they did recommend a workshop. We've since been in touch with them, got the Caravan booked in, and we'll see where we go from there. So we'll keep you updated along with the progress and what happens and what the outcome is, because I think it might be useful for you to see the sort of process in which how you go about getting these things fixed, and that hopefully we can show that if you catch a problem soon enough, it's not too much to worry about. Aside from that, one of the other things that came up and that we knew would come up as part of the annual service that we had done was that one of the lights was not working, and that was this one. So you might notice, or might have noticed already, it's a bit dark in here because I've disconnected the battery. We've disconnected from the house because I'm going to swap this over tonight. So the light here is coming from a feed from in the garage, and we've just got a big, what would you call that? So we've got a light. So let's crack on with getting this changed. Hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult, and it should just be two wires. I did have a look at this before Mick came out to try and troubleshoot maybe what it was, if it's a switch problem, because we got feed to it. But anyway, he said no, you need a new light. You can get one from your local Caravan dealer. So we picked one up and we'll swap that over now. So this is our new light. It's very similar. It's a 3.5 watt LED, so it's probably going to be somewhat dimmer than what we've currently got. But I kind of like the idea of going away and doing the whole off-grid thing. And it'd be nice to have something that's going to draw a little less current when we are off-grid potentially. So whilst this is not going to be super bright, I think it will be adequate really for our needs. So that was easy. Alright, got two connectors, and then 1, 2, 3 screws just to pull down, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Just disconnect. By the way, the battery has been completely disconnected, so I'm in no danger of hurting myself. Let's hope so anyway. Okay, there's the old one. Okay, so that's the old one. I think it's this that's gone. Well, it's that board that's gone, because the bulb's fine because I tested it on the other ones. That's the new one. Looks a little different, obviously, because it's LEDs. We just need to put some spades on these connectors, which I hadn't realised. So I'll go and get a couple of those, get it connected up, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've got some spade connectors here. We just need to pop those onto the wires, crimp them on, and we should be good to go. One. Just give those a quick check. Yep, they're going nowhere. Cool. So we just need to feed the other two wires through here. Feed them, poke them through that hole there. Pop the connectors on. Connect the battery back up. And that should be us. Done. As difficult as that. This is a bit fiddly. There we go. Pop that back in. There we go. Connect these up, so white to white, red one to the black and brown cables, like so. pop the screws back in and then we're done. By the way, every good workman puts screws in their mouths. That's it, just pop the cap back on and that's us done. Done. Let's connect the battery and see if it works. Otherwise I'm going to look an idiot. Right, okay, the moment of truth. Master's on. Lights. Woohoo! But it works at least. It's a little different colour to the other lights, so it does look a little odd. There we go, it works, that's the main thing. Yeah, it's a different colour light to the rest of the others. It's a bit of a cooler LED rather than a warm LED, so I can kind of live with it, I think. For the time being anyway. We may change the others if they break. If they don't, it's quite an expensive change. They're about 40 quid, these lights, but still needed doing. So I'm glad to get that done. One thing just to mention, this is by no means a tutorial as to how to do this, so if you decide to do this yourself, you do so entirely at your own risk. Entirely possible for you to do it yourself. Just do the obvious things: disconnect the power if you've got the Caravan hooked up to home, disconnect it from the wall, disconnect the battery, and double check that you've not got any current going to that. Another job done, ticked off. There's a few other bits and pieces that need doing on the Caravan. There's on the fly screen just down this end of the van, we broke off one of the clips whilst we're away, so I need to replace the whole thing, which I haven't really looked into yet whether you can do that, but I'm sure you can and buy the parts. So that needs doing. Obviously we need to sort the damp out, which hopefully we'll have a rough indication as to what it's going to cost by the end of this week. Inside the toilet and the bathroom, that needs resealing. We've never ever had a shower in this Caravan because there's always been that issue around the sealant around the bottom of the toilet, and it will just leak. So we don't want to do that. Can you believe it? We've had the Caravan for over a year and we've not had a single shower in here. And even if I do reseal it, I don't think we'll be using the shower very much anyway, but it's good to have it, especially if we go off grid. So that brings us to the end of this this little update video. Next week's video, I'm going to do a review of our car and show you a few of the features, some of the things we thought about, or sorry, some of the things you may want to think about as a tow car. But we'll bring that to you next week. So thanks very much for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you've not already done so, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.